Okay, we're live. I hope everybody is safe and warm and sound. And here's to all the people affected from all the storms. All right, this will be a general reading for all. And we're going to be doing fire signs, air signs, earth signs. Oh, there's another telling me I'm live. So everybody, and there's water. So everybody that is subscribed will be getting an alert that I'm live. So I hope everybody joins in, and whoever's watching this from the video side, welcome in. So I have invested in 2 signs for the business. And this lovely sign here says, please be mindful of the energy you into this space. And this one here yeah, nice. And they are tin. They're tin signs. So I'm going to put that up there. I also have invested in a black obsidian dial. Nice. Oh, and I do know a lady that's using this emblem on her channel. Yeah. Anywho. And I've also brought in my favorite pyrite and amethyst. And of course, my mother in the background. So, I have already said prayers for the people that are working out there, working on the lines, selenite, working on the lines, working in the hospitals, all the police and fire rescuers of everybody that have been challenged on the road during this time. And if you are watching this after all of the disasters that have been happening, please keep in mind that people are still affected to this day of whenever you're watching this. So we are going to do a general reading and see what mix that the spirits have brought in that I've asked for guidance for you and any answers to any questions besides when am I going to get my power back on. That's what Mother Nature. So let's get on to the reading, shall we? Energy spirits, I ask that you bring any and all messages to the collective for the rest of this month. As I was shuffling and meditating on your cards, I lit the candle. It's been a little bit. And I'll be able to look at comments in just a little while. Not right now. Thank you very much. Oh, so it did ask for another card. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see what Spirit has brought in. There's my selenite stick. Wow, already the universe is getting involved. Nice. Now, I am on my computer, which does have a bit of a pixel problem, so just bear with me. You have the Six of Wands, the Universe, which is basically the World card, the Prince of Swords, the Knight of Swords. That's a little bit of action going on, um, and the Star card. Now, the Star is inside of the Hermit's Lantern on the Hermit card in tarot as well. So I will be able to bring in a few other decks that I have been called to use, as a matter of fact. And the first one that was actually called in was my Wisdom Oracle. And as I was shuffling the cards that came out, I honor always. And so the Peace card came up. So anything you can do to help your peace of mind and have a peace of mind that things will pan out. Things are going to happen quickly. Again, you have wands, you have swords. That's basically what we're seeing right here is wands and swords right now. So things are going to become anew after this quick blow of weather that comes through. And yes, it is coming in quickly. Eight of Wands means quick. Is also has to do with travel. So if anybody has been traveling, that would be me. That it is a quick trip, and you will see things in a different light afterwards. Some people might be affected in an unfortunate way during this time. That's another message that I'm getting from these cards. Um, there's just a lot. It's like wham bam, thank you ma'am, and then going back to normal. But everything will be a little bit different as usual. Some loss, some epiphanies. Some people might want to change their careers or not have a job or not have what they had before the storm. Maybe people are seeing things in a different perspective because of the storm or making changes after the storm. So, this storm just might be giving you a little bit better clarity of either your atmosphere, your career, the people that you associate with. Um, all has to do with different mental healing. I was also asked to I was asked to pass along a couple prayers and share them with you later on. So the Sun and Moon Tarot deck that I'm using, the Sun and the Moon and the Rising, is three different parts of a reading of your sign. One is when you're born. It's basically past, present, and future. That's why it's Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, where did my water bottle go? Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta get my water bottle. Oh, yes, and the gratitude deck as well. Um, has also asked me to use the gratitude deck. Spirit has also brought in those cards as well. So this is not going to be a quick reading because it to me, I'm already getting the feeling that there's a lot of messages for y'all. So just bear with me. I have a few crystals that are going to be getting involved too. I was also told to bring out the money and career decks and your soul's journey deck that everybody loves when I bring this out. So, and the intuition deck and my personal deck. My personal deck only comes time, and that is definitely going to be one message for everybody. Just watching that internet, making sure that it still works. Okay, that's good. All right. See, it's in and out. I see it black in and out. So I have to watch my internet here too. All right. So sun, moon, and rising. Now, um, everyone's sun sign has the same inner goal: shine. Speaking of the moon, it's a good place to meet and to begin to understand the qualities of the water. Okay, when we have a full moon, super moon, it affects the ocean waves as well. So hopefully you understand that. There's building blocks to every planet. We had an alignment. We have another alignment coming up as well. And in 2026, I have a message for you I wanted to share before I get started. So, the week of January 19th through the 25th, whether you're working or enjoying the day off due to Martin Luther King holiday that just came through, um, Monday is an inspiring and a very warm hearted time. You'll be able to come up with innovative solutions on the job. As that's another reason, obviously, why I was called to bring out this deck. So I'm basically giving you the messages that go with these cards. So this is a part of your reading. So tips for the 5-star week, which is this is what it is. It is almost impossible to not see the abundance of the week. You need to see it into a positive aspect. You need to take the good and the bad and the ugly when it comes to this week. Um, you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Obviously, the weather is bringing that to light. You will also be making great strides to pursue your goals. And that is obviously for Tuesday and Friday. So that was it. So now I'm going to go into the futuristic part, which is, excuse me, the Ace of Wands. Then aces are all about new beginnings. So the week of January 26th through the first major astrological shift of 26 takes place on Monday, and it's the major shift indeed. Neptune moves into the first sign of the zodiac, which is Aries. And it's not only changing the signs, but it's also starting an entirely new astrological cycle. Now, this gas giant takes around 14 years to transit a sign and 165 years to travel the entire zodiac. So get ready for massive changes. And that right there shows you about the universe and about changes, because everything is new. Something new is going to be beginning. So you need to check out and learn more basically on social media. Personal note though, we are going to be leaving Neptune in Pisces, which may have left us too much in our feelings. And now Neptune moves into ambitious Aries, a sign that is very active, and it is a fire sign. You will also be able to exit headspace, anything that has been taking up space in your head. This is going to be a new period for you. The weekend outlook, whether you feel like lounging, doing chores, which most likely we all will be doing. Sunday, some people, for some reason, I can actually attest to this. You're not going to really be in a good mood. Something is going to trigger you. You're going to have a trigger during the weekend. So this will give you the will and the determination to set boundaries. Um, I'm going to see if any king or queens come up in your reading because they are the part of the royal family in the tarot. If you feel like you've been stuck, of course, everybody has, because something weather-wise has made it to where something and everything come to a halt. So the dreams and the goals, they just might have to be put on hold because of what's going on with Mother Nature. So I wanted to bring that to light to you. So that's all the way up till February 1st. And that is actually coming out of the planetary guide that I have for 26. So the moon sign book, this is going to be very interesting because listen to this. January 25th through the 31st. We don't always have to be fixated on the next mountaintop. We can take advantage of the scope of achievements at any given point along this line. Resonate? I think so. It's always a good idea to have a few essentials in your vehicle when you're traveling. This is from, I'm giving you the message from the Moonology book for 2026. Okay. So it also says to keep a blanket in your car, a coffee can, a candle, matches, all inside the coffee can. Depending on where you live, remember to have warm ski pants because of that. This is that time of year. My daughter's actually skiing this weekend too. So you also make sure you have your booster cables, your battery cables, some kind of battery pack inside, extra granola bars, a water bottle. Always have an emergency pack. This is probably one of the best lessons to have during this winter storm, is to always have it whether a storm is going on or not. And that goes with the travel. 8 of Wands. So it all connects. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and you the peace card has come up. So everything will come back to normal of some shape or form of level. And the number is 23. So that goes down to 5. So this might be a 5-day, this might happen for 5 days. You might have something being done. Maybe something happened on the 23rd. The 23rd is actually the day that all this storm stuff started in certain areas of the United States. Okay, so this might resonate with you, 23. Or it might take you 23 days. It might take you 5 days, however that resonates with you. All right, so that's the first start of the reading. All right, and I was guided to this deck here. What message would you like to give everyone? This is all. Right here. It just flipped over by itself. Practice acceptance. Letting go, surrender, peace, and forgiveness. The next one is practice patience. You have to have patience for things to either melt or get fixed or power come back on. Have patience with the people around you. Waiting, you're waiting, and trust the process. It will. Trust the process. If this is your first time actually going through a storm, I definitely understand. I went to hurricanes of 2004, all four of them. Stay committed to your journey. This is again perseverance in both of these cards. Have faith that things will happen in proper timing. So, another message I just got was if you have or know somebody that has, or I should say had, um, a wedding or a party or a concert to go to or anything eventful and it got stopped or canceled or rescheduled because of this winter storm, just know that you have to practice your acceptance. Okay, practice acceptance. And during this time, a spirit is also saying to uh, take care of yourself, know your boundaries, practice self love. And the last message from this deck is listen to your intuition, your inner guidance, your instinct, your trust, your intuition. Thank you for that. Now I need coffee. So trust within the messages from the universe because they will come into fruition in divine timing. Now, the Six of Wands is in regular tarot is a person on a horse, like a king or a knight on a horse, and there's people around him and they're praising him. Well, I take this card as all the people that are helping us get back to normal. You praise the ones that help support you, which actually could be family or neighbors. Check on your neighbors. If people are calling you or texting you, making sure you're okay, or if you need anything, that's the support. So you always trust and listen to your intuition, stay calm, and accept what's happening, and it will, and the universe will guide you. Um, the swords, I keep wanting to pick this up because I have to reassure you that this is going to pass. It's not going to stay. It is not, the disaster is not here to stay, is basically what I'm trying to say. So let me go to this. I'm going to clarify. Yeah. The hard road. This right here, I'm going to actually show you in the regular tarot deck. Allow me to get this one so I can show you what this certain card in this certain deck means, so you can get a better picture of it. So, the Knight of Wands. Here we go. That's it. Thank you very much. The Knight of Wands. This right here means that everything is going to go back to normal. Now, on the other Knight cards, the horse is facing the other way, which is forward. But this right here is backwards. It's going the other way. So things will go back to normal is what that message means. So as I was. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. And I just mentioned earlier if the queens were going to come up, and the queen, the Queen of Wands actually came in. So this is about intuition. Again, the sunflower is about abundance. and it is yellow, which means that that is a positive sign. Yellow is definitely a great color. It is a Leo color, abundance, joy. So everything will go back to normal. You have to trust the process because peace will be the end outcome. And it just might be a peace of mind, okay? Uh, More mental than anything because there's wands and there's swords and then there's cups. Okay. The cups are more of the emotions. So I'm going to ask to see if there's any emotions involved. Any emotions going to be coming out besides the one for the universe and the peace. And there is the cups right there. It just fell. Page of Cups. That's the message of that's okay. That's going to be okay. The message is from the page, which is a younger version of the knight. Hold steady, don't drop, is what I just heard. Hold steady and don't drop. The fish is coming out, which is opportunity. So that's beautiful. I thanks so much, Spirit, for giving what I asked for and what I feel that they needed. Thank you. All right. Intuition. Let's hit on some intuit. No. Okay. Okay. They don't want me to go to intuition yet. All right. Chakras. Let's see where the chakras lie within this reading. And I have my chakras over here too. All right. What message would you like to give the collective? I'm going to make sure that this is not long, but I will be giving all the messages that I'm guided to give today. Mm-hmm. All right. Renewal it is. Everything will go back to, this is the renewal. Hold on. New beginnings. That is beautiful. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, intuition, yes. Okay. All right. Intuition for the collective, please. Intuition for the collective. All right, your thoughts, whatever is blocking in other words, all this negative and all this worry, you're blocking the abundance of the renewal. So please listen to your intuition and let go of the blockages. Do not believe any of those negative limited beliefs. You might feel like something is not going to happen the way you think it should, but everything happens in divine timing. So let go of the blockages and believe in the renewal right there in the chest. I love that card. So this is the intuition. And with that connects the personal deck message. And then I will do energy and spirit oracle. All right, personal message. Personal message. Okay, let's try that again. Personal message, please. Peace. Return to your heart to find peace and inner silence. Focus on your heart space. Inner peace. And this was the card from earlier. So you might actually embrace by doing this in meditation. So that peace, you might feel peace once you do your meditation. If you've never meditated, you can start with 5 minutes. So let me show you this together. Definitely. All right. Some people like to screenshot things. So self love. This also goes with self love. So there's a lot of messages that actually, so please have patience. Things will come back into fruition. Yes, we're all waiting. We're all waiting. So you have to practice acceptance. Let go. Peace. There's peace. Peace be with you. Peace I give you. Peace be with you. Peace I give you, I think. Can't remember how the Catholics say it. Peace. See the peace on the bottom? And then you've got the peace card from the Wisdom Oracle. So those are your messages for today. One last call for a outcome card, and then I will see if there's anything else besides the career and money. Wow. Okay, career and money. So let me go to comments. Good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. All right. Energy and Spirit Oracle, and I will give you the extended message from this deck as well. Okay. The healing heart. Oh my gosh. Acceptance again. Acceptance again. Wow, this is beautiful. And yes, there has been loss during this time as well, and I do take that into consideration. Wow. All right, let me read you this card here. The extended message for you specifically. I'm honored to do so. All right, you ready? Here we go. All right, extended message for this card today. This card brings beautiful, bountiful joy and hope at this time. You may have had blocks, which is the blockage card that I showed you, but those are old frustrations and pains that will be resolved. The process of healing heart energy always starts and ends with self, and that self-love card is also resonates to this card, connects to this card. You may have received information, something about maybe a parent or a partner from the past. But the difficult experiences that only caused you to lose trust are now being released. So you have self-love card in this as well. So be rest assured that the light of the divine love is shining on your heart and your heart center. And with that heart center, I'm going to show you here your heart center. So let me show you that normally. And it goes with this card as well. So that was the card from earlier. All right, back to the rest of the message for you. All right, so difficult experiences once caused you to lose trust, or but now being released, you are finally ready to love and be loved. So open your heart to the tender care you truly deserve. Rest assured that the light of the divine is shining on your heart and your heart center. New love, abundant friendships, and tenderness are definitely on the way. The light of the divine heals your heart. It will open your life to the tender, caring treatment that your soul deserves. And please read the ticker down here. All right, and with that, I'm going to bring out the gratitude deck and give you a gratitude message. And I'm going to share my link. Pretty sure I just put it up there. Yep, it's in the comments. Right there. Right here. So let me see if it will allow me to do so. I don't know if this is it. Check out the StreamYard. Oh, yes, there it is. Nope. I don't want it there. Nope. Okay, just let me know if it's in the comments or not. Like I said, this live stream is got so many different features. It's unbelievable. All right. All right. Gratitude Oracle for the collective, please. This is definitely one of the most beautiful decks I think I've ever owned. And the messages that come out of this deck are absolutely just stunning. All right. That one is out. What is this decision that you're seeking? There is a decision that has to be made. Are you trying to make a decision on either staying connected with somebody or making it, because it also has to do with this practice acceptance and the self-love and the peace card, the healing heart. This might be either a breakup or something happening tragic. But I'm telling you, in the end, the universe is going to make things better or go back to what you are used to. You will feel renewed afterwards. So if you start meditation, you might start feeling a little more of a renewal. Please also listen to your intuition while you are meditating at all times. And again, I'm going to tell you to also practice patience. Please be patient in this process, whatever it is that you're going through. The universe is definitely aware of it. And there will be a new beginning from the Ace of Wands. So that's a wrap for that. So I'm going to give you the messages for these two cards. Beautiful cards. That have been chosen for you. All right, so let's start with the first one, which is that decision that you seek. So let's do 26 and give you the actual message for this card that was given to you on the decision. This is a very loaded card, by the way, so please take heed of when you see the card. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to this card. So just take a moment, look at that card, especially the bottom there. Yes, definitely the bottom. See that tree of life and the river in the background? All right, so let's get this message started because I'm starting to see the difference in internet here. So making decisions is not always easy. At times you may feel paralyzed by the fear of making wrong assessments. You might find yourself going over options and making lists instead of falling asleep at night, not committing to a clear path. The path, right back there. Okay. So you need help on making decisions. You might pretend you are being a friend of the similar problem, and you might work together in tackling it. Okay. You might also have a challenge of your own that replicates the choices. So you might also, yeah, that's going backwards, like it says here, but it says is of the past. So that was with the horse. You may be prone to making similar decisions. However, something familiar, what worked in the past, might not work for you now. So the image, three different scenes. Ooh, like I was telling you. One scene is her passing through a lush green valley where a lone woman sits on the riverbank looking outward. A mountain range can be seen in the distance. That's the second scene, with the wildflowers near a forest path. At the end of the path is a pair of deer. The final scene is a boat crossing of water. In the distance, you can see another boat resting in the water. The energy of each of these scenes is very different. They have specific attributes. The mountain range may be the element of the air or mental. Deer may be a reminder of your quiet inner critic, which is that card with the shining light in the middle I just showed you earlier. Based on a decision on how you feel emotionally, what you think, and how you feel, which scene calls to you. So you need to make a wise decision and be thankful for all your options. So the decision, something that you might be seeking, within that decision. So let me go to 17 and give you exactly, well, most likely, uh, within this decision, you need to be grateful for the ability to have that new information, which is the renewal card, by the way. So I'm going to show you the renewal card again. So that decision might just give you the aha moment. All right, so within this card, the owl, all right, so I'm going to study this card for you and read you the message. Seek out study or hobbies that captivate you. When you actively seek out new information, you develop your memory. Self-confidence is a reward in itself. And the time you invest finding your passions will bring you into contact with people who may share the same ideas as you. There are many ways to learn, but self-teaching is becoming an everlasting possibility due to all the instructional videos that are available online. If you commit 15 minutes, and this just might be that meditation, If you commit 15 minutes to at least reading, you may be amazed on how quickly you expand your mind. Now, this individual in this cloak with holds a lantern, which I just showed you earlier on the other card that had the star card, which is in the lantern in the hermit card in the tarot. So they travel, and that's the Eight of Wands card that I showed you. They travel under the light of the full moon. A cloak may represent something that is not yet seen. The owl can see through the murky and the dark conditions and pinpoint what is actually being sought out and what you're trying to seek. In other words, the lanterns act seeking and remind you to be vigilant. Choose to do. Finding information that supports your heart's desire is a solid first step. So be grateful for the ability to seek out new information for that renewal. So I definitely wanted to show you that green adventuring is for the heart chakra. So that is within the renewal as well. So I do have green adventuring available. I feel like also has to do with intuition and with the ability for creativity, which is with skips, which of course you can't see on this computer. And labradorite is a beautiful stone to have as well. I will show you better on the video that I did just recently. So again, seek out whatever it is you're seeking, but do it with your intuition, do it with peace of mind, knowing that your decision is from your renewal and your new beginning. So once you get that aha moment, that renewal of action and thoughts will come into play, but also to make sure that you do not allow the blockages to take over your thoughts. And that is reading. And I am very glad that I got to be a part of it. And I hope that you got a lot out of this reading, as I have as well. And for money and abundance, I'm going to pull one card for you. All right. Money and career. This just might be something new. So there is a lot of stuff going on right now in this busy world. Meditation, daily meditation for guidance. So I asked her to give you, thank you very much, spirituality. So you might have to work on your spirituality in order to be more of a leader, either in your own mental space or in a group. Use money to attract wealth. Investments is basically what I'm saying. Invest in your spiritual journey. You might be stepping into a role of a leader. Are you ready? Is that your goal? Fear just might be holding you back. Might be that decision, that leadership. You see what I'm saying? So you have to make a decision. If you want to be in this leadership role, that decision of what path. And if you have to, you can always go back and listen to the message again. Leadership. Spirituality. All right, so that is your message from me. Abundance. I'm going to do one more for you that I have not been called, but I'm going to do it for you. And see if the abundance is in your favor. Let's see if this abundance is in your favor. Your thoughts may be blocking you, so you have to make the decision in order to move forward, to stay committed on your journey. All right, one more. One more. One more. Sideways, I will take that. What I seek is also seeking me. There you go. And I will tell you, that is very, very surprising. So go whatever it is that you are seeking with confidence. Stay committed to your journey, to your goals. And that is your reading. And I really do hope that everything pans out and works out for you. So until next time, good luck with everything, and I will see you on the next video. You're very welcome. All right, take care. Love and light.